Or anyone in your department that can give me an update on the search for my son. Just call me if there's any change, please. Hi.
Robin told me what happened. We just wanted to make sure you're all right. I said I'd stop by.
Come in. Come in. I was just on the phone with the police again, and there's nothing. They don't know anything.
So Jake's still missing?
He was taken by the Russian mob. Sam and I were ambushed in this cabin, and we tried to keep the children safe, but... God, it sounds so surreal just to say it out loud.
And why would the Russian mob take your little boy?
I've been involved with Jason Morgan, and this is the world that he lives in. I'm sure you're wondering why a mother with 2 small children will let them anywhere near that level of violence.
Robin told me that Cameron is into cars.
Typical boy.
So I brought a couple from my collection. I'm sure she told you I'm somewhat of a racing freak, so...
Yeah, she's mentioned it before. Thank you, that's really thoughtful of you. And if I had thought more about my son, he'd be home safe in his bed right now. Cameron's asleep, but I left the cars right next to his bed, so he'll find them first thing when he wakes up.
I wish there was more I could do.
No, this was really kind of you.
Robin and I were both worried, so we wanted to know that you could count on us.
There was so much, everyone's in turmoil over Jake. I don't want Cameron to feel like he's not cared for. Or worse, that this is his fault.
Why would you think that?
Because he was there when it happened. Sam and I had made this makeshift tent for him, and we told the boys that they need to stay there. And he got it, so he did as he was told. But, Jake's just too young to understand. And he just must have crawled out, because he's so curious, and he gets into everything these days, and he's not afraid of anything. So I'm sure one of the men came through the window and grabbed him.
I'm sure the police are doing everything possible.
Jake is such a happy baby. He laughs all the time, and he's starting to talk. Like he's saying, Baba means what's a Baba? And Amy means Cameron, because he loves his big brother so much. Cameron told me that he should have kept Jake safe. A child as young as Cameron should never feel that guilt, because it wasn't him, it was me. I did this to my children. Sit down. It's no guess that I've been in love with Jason Morgan. I got hopelessly infatuated. Sorry I'm making you uncomfortable.
No, it's just I'm not very good at this stuff, but Robin's not here, so I'll try and be helpful.
The truth is, you can't really love someone until you fully understand and accept who they are. And really, who can understand Jason? I tried, but I painted this ridiculous fairy tale that he was going to change and that I was going to be the person who changes him.
Well, you just described every man's nightmare and most women's classic mistake.
And I convinced myself that he would protect me and my children. That's delusional.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
He tried to warn me. Over and over again. He said it was not safe to be with him, but I would not take no for an answer. I just pushed it and I pushed it, and I would meet with him and make excuses to see him at his apartment, and I bet you anything his enemies were watching. And that's what made me a target, which made my children targets as well. My innocent little boys.
Okay, Elizabeth, listen, you might have made a mistake. That doesn't mean you're a bad mother. It sure as hell doesn't mean you don't love your two little boys.
Look at you. Brand new dad, and I haven't even asked, how's Emma doing?
She's amazing. It'd be really nice if she started sleeping more than 2 hours a night, but...
Don't make the same mistake I did. Don't think that love is enough. Emma is counting on you to protect her. You owe her that. No matter what the sacrifice is, you always put your children first.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a favor?
Yeah.
I think you can stay here until Lucky gets back.
Are you okay?
Yep. There's a cop car circling the house every 10 minutes. I have something really important I need to do.
No, Elizabeth didn't say where she was going. She just said Lucky will be back in a minute. I love you too. Kiss Emma for me.
What are you doing here? Where's Elizabeth?
Robin asked me to just stop by and make sure everything was okay. Cameron's sleeping. She said she had to take off for a second, but she asked me if I could wait here until you got here.
Elizabeth, she's decided this is all our fault. I can't talk her out of it.
Lucky you're her ex-husband. It might not be easy for her to be straight with you.
What, because it's about Jason?
Look, I'm a little worried about Elizabeth. She seems to want to punish herself.
Listen, can you just stay here for a little while longer? I need to find Elizabeth.